making that transition from right tackle to left tackle? What's been the difficult part about it?
I just say learn the left side, the plays and stuff like that. Just you're switching, you know. I don't think it's very hard to switch from left to right. Just your left foot's back. You just got to kick out of it. Yeah, I don't think it's very hard. I just think that you just got to work on it, and you got to keep keep going on it.
Ben was saying that for him at least, the shift from left tackle to right tackle is bigger than any other shift that would be. I mean,
Yeah, but
never played the right side.
yeah, Zen's only played left tackle here, and then now is at right. I played center, played guard, played right guard, I played left guard. So I think it's more seamless for me because I've done that and I've played both of those roles. So
How are you settling in?
I feel like I'm settling in well. I mean, that's a question for Jack and JT. See how they think I'm doing. So those guys are elite pass rushers, and if I win against them, I think I know that I'm pretty fine.
Obviously, left tackles are a position.
Yeah.
A lot of eyes on you. Harris played it last year. And there's a high standard. How prepared are you? How confident are you to play that standard?
I think I'm very prepared. Honestly, just hearing everybody talk about it and worried about it just gets me more motivated to step up into that position and succeed.
Some guys try to block that stuff out.
Yeah.
Some guys embrace it and say, I'm going to use this field.
Yeah, I feed into it.
So you look at everything or what?
No, not everything, but if I see something on Twitter or something and they're talking about me and talking bad about me, then it's just like fuel for me, just motivation.
What are the differences between left and right? He was saying that they're really very dramatic. What is your take?
I don't think it's that dramatic, but like I said before, I think this is his first time going to a new position. This is my 6th or 7th time going to a new position, so it's not very hard for me, I don't think.
But what is different about it? What are some of the?
I just say getting comfortable in a left-handed stance. I think that's the biggest thing. Seeing and the play calls and stuff like that, because they're complete opposite from the right side. So
the fact that it's left tackle that you're trying to establish.
Yeah.
Is that a bigger deal in your mind than if it's another offensive line position? Like, you feel a different responsibility at left?
Yeah, I feel like I'm the blind side for Kyle and Devin. If they don't feel safe and I give up something, then that's on me. That's my fault. So I feel like it's a huge responsibility, but I'm willing to take that responsibility.
Is it magnified at all the fact that it's first-year starters? Like, they're guys who aren't going to, CJ last year had seen some things, had been through some things.
Yeah.
These guys are going to do it.
No, I don't think so, because I think Kyle and Devin are ready. I think that's a tribute to them, because I'm here at 5 o'clock every evening. I see them throwing, I see them watching film. So I just see them putting in the work, and I know that they're going to do well.
Is that like an honor to you to know that they're trusting you to be that guy protecting their blind side?
Yeah, it's an extreme honor. I'm close with Kyle and Devin, so just getting to know them and then them trusting me like that's an extreme honor.
Josh, when you got here, projected out what your career would look like was being the starting left tackle, like the ultimate goal, or how did you do that against the Buckeyes down the road?
When I got here, I didn't know what to expect, and it's been a rough few 3 years for me. But I think now I'm evolving into I can play anywhere, and it just shows people that you can be confident in me to play left tackle, and you don't have to worry about that left side like anybody else. So I feel like for me at left tackle, I feel like I'm going against elite pass rushers like JT and Jack. So I feel like once I get them down and then start beating them and keep going and keep going and keep going, then I'll be fine.
How did you arrive at this point? Did you say, hey, I want to try to left side, and then come to you and say, you think this is best for everyone?
It was just I guess it was just a transition. Coach Fryar was just say, hey, go to left, and then I did it, and that was it. Yeah.
Why did you say it's been a rough 2-3 years?
Freshman year, COVID year, never knew what was going to happen. And then the end of 2 years ago, tore my ACL. That was I've never had an injury like that. And then this past year, just sitting behind Paris and DeJuan, even though they're going to be NFL draft picks like they're going to do in April. But just sitting back and watching. But I think last year I grew the most out of anything because just sitting back and watching them and watch elite pass protectors pass, I could get a few things from them, and now I'm in that role.
Describe yourself as a player, your mentality when you're in the field.
Yeah, I just say I'm tough, hard-nosed. I would say you can count on me in pass protection to do my job and not get the QB hit and not give up a sack and not give up a hurry. That's main. If you don't give up a hurry, you won't give up either of those two things. And then run blocker, I'd say a mauler. So yeah.
The experience you got last year, being the sixth guy on the O-line, starting for the one game he was out. What did that show you? What did you learn from those experiences?
For me, I think practice here's harder than the game. Honestly, that's what I think. I think they put us in those situations of, hey, it's team pass. Like the defense knows it's pass, so you have to protect. But for the game, I thought it was a lot more slowed down for me. I thought it was going to be a lot more sped up, but it slowed down for me, and I thought it went pretty well.
Was there any pressure starting your first time in front of a huge crowd like that?
No, I don't think so. I think all the guys that started, Luke, Matt, Donnie, Paris, they were all confident in me to play, so I feel like I had that confidence to do that and play.
You seem like a confident guy in general. Has that always been the case, or did you have to?
I'd had to build that up. That was building up because I'd get nervous every single time for practice. The past 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year, but now I look forward to practice, and I look forward, if I get beat by JT or Jack, I'll walk up to them, hey, what I do, what'd you show me, and just get better and learn from that.
What changed there? Like, why do you have a different confidence every day now?
Because I think I know I can do it. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't think, and all the people out here are confident in me to do it. So I feel like I carry that burden, and I feel like I'm going to carry it well.
When you had to wait your turn for 3 years, how much more
Folks,
hungry
we're
does
gonna
that
put
make
Tegra
you
Shabola on
to
the
really
10.
show what you can do this year?
A lot more hungry. I feel like
Couple more questions.
just having that hunger in you and waiting, and now you finally get a chance to do it. I feel like that's the biggest key.
Donovan was just talking about the process of building communication between both of you. How has that gone, and what's that process been like?
I think the process has been really well. Donnie, my sophomore year, his freshman year, we played right side together with the twos, so I feel like we have that connection. And I'm not I don't know how to say it, like, hey, Donnie, watch this. I'm like, hey, Donnie, if this comes, just watch this. I'm more of a chill guy out there because I don't want to be uptight about it, because if you're uptight, you're not gonna play well. You just got to be loose out there. So.
How often do you feel like you guys talk away from the facility? Like you use that, you're setting him a play, he's setting you a play, just to build?
Yeah, I feel like honestly we do that all the time. Even when we were in Spiders the first 2 days, I felt like I called him. I was like, hey, Donnie, could I do this better? Could I do that better? And then he would give me feedback, and then vice versa for him.
Is there a big transition period for the rest of us in terms of just like the stand, the way it feels like everything be flipped?
Yeah, like exactly what you said. Everything's flipped. I don't think there's that big of transition because I've played left guard, right guard, center, right tackle, extra tight end. So like, I don't think there's a big difference.
Does it build even more excitement when that first game of the season is against Indiana?
Yeah, it builds. It's exciting. But you just gotta look at them, focus on them. Obviously, they got good pass rushers, good interior defense line. Got a good scheme, so they should be good, and we just got to prepare for them.
Your message, basically, Buckeye Nation is at least about left tackle. We're okay.
Yeah, I think they're going to be satisfied with what they see.
And what about the offensive line in general? Because obviously that's the biggest.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too. That's the biggest concern about that. I think we'll be fine too. I don't think if we communicate and you guys trust in us, I think we'll be fine.
Josh, you mentioned building your confidence. Like you said, practice is harder than games here.
Yeah.
But a lot of times people build confidence by knowing they can do it in a game.
Yeah.
How did you do that in practice? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how do you build that confidence?
Yeah, I think all the team periods and all the one-on-ones and all that going against those elite pass rush guys, I think when you start winning them and you consistently win them, I think that's what builds your confidence. And then you just watching the tape the whole entire time. If you're watching the tape and you know what they're going to do before they do it, you'll be fine.
When do you remember having that feeling like, yeah, I can do this, I can accomplish this?
Probably Wisconsin week of last year. Even though I knew I was gonna be the extra tight end, just I knew Coach Fry could trust me to step in and play that role. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
Appreciate it.